Andrew?
It does, and berberine is something, there's been remarkable clinical studies on berberine, and berberine is something that if you're looking for a product both to support healthy blood sugar metabolism or insulin metabolism, and also something to help with your lipid levels in terms of cholesterol. Berberine is something that has just been astoundingly effective in clinical studies and clinical research. That's one of those ingredients we just introduced last year. Right. We went through an extensive amount of our own internal research. Before we deliver any product, we make sure that we do all of the validation and all the clinical studies in our office. And berberine is one of those ingredients that has been astounding in its efficacy. And like cinnamon, both of these products have been almost perfectly reviewed on HSN.com.
So would you buy both of them, Andrew, the cinnamon and the berberine?
Well, because they both have different mechanisms by which they work. I'm someone who, I started with the berberine, I started with the cinnamon rather, and the cinnamon was, even though I'm not someone, it's not like I'm seeking a medicine to manage my blood sugar or anything like that, but I just wanted something that supported my body doing something that's beneficial for me, which is managing blood sugar, managing insulin metabolism, and cinnamon did that. And then I added berberine to the mix, and all berberine did was improve the benefits in that direction. So I would say cinnamon is sort of the first step, and berberine would be the subsequent step.
Well, just before we kind of round out on the cinnamon, let me just very quickly go over these special prices then for February, because you know, you can choose the 60 caps, that's going to save you $6, but if you go for the 180, now we're talking $15 saving. Most folks naturally go for the 360 or 720, and that becomes fairly dramatic. The 720 caps normally is $199.90. Our price, if you're ordering today or any day in February, will be $139.90, but we are also offering that with free shipping and 4 flex pays, and that saves you $60. So if you'd like to order your berberine, of course, we are there to take those orders. Kind of going back to the cinnamon, Andrew, I know